Welcome to the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, on quest to our team's first ever NBA championship. And now to introduce your host of the stream, from Orlando, Florida, y'all know him best, Hollywood!
Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and action. It's time we do something, but before we do, best way to start a stream. Every time. I don't care what you say. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Magic fans, we are live. The Fannattics Show is live. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood. We back and we live 129 to 101. Your Orlando Magic taking a much needed W. If I'm being honest, I did not expect this kind of W. To be completely frank, even though yes, the Los Angeles Clippers were 3-10, I think to me I respect James Harden enough to where I know he can have a night on any given night. And just looking at the stat line, the man had 31, let alone. You know what I'm saying? The man had 31, 8 for 16, 5 for 11 from the three-point line, 10 for 12 from the free throw line. Thank goodness not a single other person besides Ivica Zubac scored more than 10 points on the Clippers. But now going into your Orlando Magic, we going into a straightaway 129-101. Why did the Orlando Magic win this game? A big reason why, of course, we didn't lose a single quarter in the matchup. That's amazing to see, let alone the fact because, this Orlando Magic team has the I'm just gonna say has the cadence this season for just not doing the best in the second half and letting our lead slip, but the fact that we produced even better each quarter, we played better. That's phenomenal to hear. That what it is to say each quarter we play better. Each quarter, not one, not two, not three, but each quarter. Should I let it play? No, we gotta go in. We gotta go in, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think one thing that definitely helped us: 18 for 34 from the 3-point line, 52%, compared to other nights where we're 20%, compared to other nights where we're 30%. Of course, 52% from the three, scoring 18, with them scoring 14, 101 to 129. 21 out of 24 free throws. Thank goodness it seems that those nights in which we're not scoring our free throws or we may have lost due to missed free throws, we're not going to name names. But 21 for 24 shows me that this team is back on track on knowing what to expect from the free throw line. Of course, 15 for 19 isn't that bad on their side, but hey, 21 beats 15 any night. Now, we beat them on the rebound side. We completely destroyed them on the assist category by 12, 32 to 20. Now, of course, they beat us on blocks. We got them on steals. They almost doubled us in turnovers, which of course when we scored 33 points off of turnovers and they scored 13, point blank period, it doesn't matter, take off Magic, take off Clippers, it doesn't matter who you talk about. Clearly, if you're scoring 33 points, that's 20 points more off of turnovers, and we won by 28 points, let alone. So, going in, of course, the largest lead of the game was the Orlando Magic by 30. The Clippers did lead us by 2 at one point in the game, but, going into them, of course, thankfully, it was just Zubac and, of course, James Harden going crazy. But when you talk about this Orlando Magic team, right, if you dive in to what, of course, I wish we didn't have any of these ads. No free advertisement here. What I'm gonna do is, just I'm gonna say, watching these games, I don't want to say because it's funny. It's funny. Living in Miami, I live in Miami for those who don't know if this is your first time tuning in. I'm a Magic fan, diehard Magic fan. I'm from Orlando, but I live in Miami now. So living here, I'm like around a lot of Dolphins fans, right? And a lot of Dolphins fans have the same thing. They always say we're going to lose. They always say I'm a Patriots fan, so I could care less. I think the Dolphins are going to lose every game too. But the fans themselves always say that, oh, we're going to lose every game. Why? Because every time we start winning, we give ourselves false hope and then we lose and we get heartbroken every single time. Now, what I'm going to say with this team, that I think is the blinder that I have on. I don't want to hype this team up the same way I didn't want to believe that we were as bad as we were when we were on that losing streak. You know what I'm saying? But I do have that blinder on knowing that this run, if we go on a run, I get it. We lost those games, Magic fans. I completely understand, and everyone has validity to have been pissed when we were losing those games because it's true. We were losing against teams we had no business losing against. You know what I mean? And getting completely obliterated. Now, going into November and December, if we end up the fact that we beat the Clippers the way that we did, if we go into this New York game, which is tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern time, Magic fans, if we go into this New York Knicks matchup, go on a 3-game win streak, and end up beating the Knicks the same way we just beat them in day crib, Magic fans, we need to go on a run. We need to go on a run. We have the Celtics right after, which is the best thing, and it's a back-to-back. So I get it, Magic fans, but this is the time where if we go on a run, it's going to really help us confident-wise. It's going to put the league on notice because we're playing good teams. It's not like we're playing trash teams. You know, as a Patriots fan, this whole season they've told me, oh, it's because you guys have had an easy schedule. And then we play the Bills. It was just one game. Then we play the Bucks. It's just one game. There's always an excuse. I want to see us beat the good teams. I want to see us beat the Knicks, beat the Celtics, beat the Sixers, beat the Pistons, go on a run, go on a 6-game winning streak. If we lose to the Bulls, the Spurs, the Heat, I don't want to lose to the Heat, but hey, it is what it is. I don't want to lose to Miami, to the Knicks. I say we could lose to the Nuggets, we could lose to Spurs, we could lose to Bulls. I don't want to lose none of these games. I don't want to lose the Knicks game, not the Boston game, not the Heat game, not the Knicks game. I want to sweep the Knicks the same way they was dusting us a couple seasons ago. I'm telling you right now, Magic fans, I think that we are at the point in the season now where even when we're losing, we understand. Magic fans, we won how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the last 8 games. Magic fans, we've won 6 out of the last 8 games. 7 out of the last 9. Or 10. I'm not really sure. I'm terrible at math. And it's like 2:45 in the morning. Now, I'm telling you, Magic fans, going into this Clipper matchup, I definitely believed, the Clippers always give us some trouble. Thankfully, Chris Paul gave us 23 minutes and only scored 4 points. It wasn't like Chris Paul did this amazing, thankfully. And I get it, they have Kawhi, they have their people, and they just didn't play. And Bradley Beal, same thing. I get it. But nobody gave a shit. Well, sorry. Hey, it's 2 a.m. It's the 2 a.m. show. Nobody cared when the Magic were injured. Nobody cared when we didn't have people. We don't got Paolo. You know what I mean? We literally don't have Paolo, and we scored 129. I completely forgot about that. Wow. I'm telling you, the league is going to be on a scary notice. We got Franz with 20 points, 5 for 13, over 2 from 3, but 10 for 12 from the free throw line. Again, I don't know. It's the shooting. Clearly, we have some type of shooting coach. Shout out God Sham God. Shout out all of those coaches that remain in the behind the scenes that have helped this squad just absolutely leap. 88% from the free throw line. I cannot believe it. 21 for 24 in the best way possible, because just a couple years ago, this Magic team wouldn't make any free throws, and we were horrible, and we would be 30-40% from the line, and we would not do anything. And I'm talking about not too long ago, maybe even last year. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very glad to see this complete turnaround. Now, one person individually that, again, I talk about him on every show. If you're new here, subscribe. We talk about every single Magic game that goes on, pregame, postgame. Now, somebody who signed my banner, when somebody signs this banner, I always just wish them an extra bit of luck. When I tell you I got Cole Anthony on there, it pained me when he left. But guess who I got on there? I got a kid who truly could be a most improved player. Definitely the most improved player of this team, but let alone in the league. If he stays on this course, I'm not gonna lie to you, he might be in consideration for that award. Tristan da Silva with 17 points, 7 for 17 in the field goal range, 3 for 6 from 3. It seems, and not only talking about the 8 boards and 1 assist, I'm gonna tell you right now, it seems like Tristan da Silva. I agree with people who believe with FIBA does make these players great because yes, I understand the risk of injury is very high, but look at what it's done to Tristan da Silva. If Tristan da Silva didn't play FIBA, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I do not see him playing this well. I think FIBA really showed Tristan da Silva, dude, you're here for a reason. We called on you. We're a country that you don't even live in, and we want you to play for us. He played for them, and he hooped. And now he back over here. Magic fans, I think Tristan da Silva has locked in, at least mentally, which I think, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Tristan Silva probably younger than me. I'm 25. Let's see how old Tristan Silva is. I'm about to feel so old. Oh my goodness. How old Tristan Silva is? Tristan Silva probably like, oh yeah, see? Tristan Silva not even that old. He like a little brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Like 24. He that junior when I'm a senior. When is his birthday? May 15th. Funny enough, I'm not even a full year older than Tristan da Silva. Funny enough. Come my birthday, I'm that. Well, what would I be? I was born April 10th, 2000. So yeah. Well, now I'm lying to you. April, May. I'm a year and a month older than Tristan da Silva. Okay, cool. So I understand because I'm not gonna lie to you. I be going through my mental battles like daily. It be times where this camera, I'm not gonna lie, might save me sometimes if I'm being honest. And I think it's moments where I have to realize, I'm being put to the test now when I'm not famous. I'm not, because quick sidetrack. It's like, when I be going through my mental battles, it's like I still got to stream. I still got to talk Magic basketball. It don't matter what I'm going through, Y'all waiting. Regardless if there's nobody watching, I have to act like there's a million people watching because that's what's going to happen one day. And I think that somebody like a Tristan da Silva, in today's day and age, now you got people relying on you. Now you have to tap in. Doing something like that when somebody just tells you, there's no like, how bad I just would wish somebody would tell me like you doing it and it's not even you doing a great job, but you showing me that you think I'm doing a great job. Tristan da Silva being invited to FIBA is them showing him, bro, we believe. Him hooping is him showing them you made the right choice. That's where this kid is at now with the Orlando Magic. I think that Tristan da Silva is at the point where he's like, look, y'all traded Cole Anthony. I know I was on the chopping block because, of course, I'm the new guy. Y'all made the right choice in sticking with me. Let me grow and let me become me. And I'm telling you, and Tristan da Silva, he only 24 years old, ladies and gentlemen. He's only 24 years old, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to happen when kids start getting 28, 29, 30? I ain't even that age yet. You know what I'm saying? And I could only imagine myself in streaming. I already know about 30. This background going to be different, Magic fans. This background going to be different. I can only imagine these players. And that's what I think is so special about this team with me. A lot of them, like the youngins, they are my age. I'm 25. It's in that group where I'm like, I feel like them. I'm growing with them. The same way this team is skyrocketing, I am, And it's like, I think Tristan da Silva just shows you what patience and hard work is. Tristan da Silva would be sent to Osceola, would come back, would do this, would do that. Always with a smile on his face, always showing up. It's one thing to be there. It's another thing to show up. And it's the fact that, of course, he's had bad games. Of course, even this season, there's been games where he ain't show up and we needed him to show up. But it's the fact that he's showing us games like this, where he's showing the confidence to which he knows we believe in you to take this shot, and he does. I think Tristan da Silva is one of these players who he's giving you a plus 20. He literally had the highest plus or minus on this Magic team tonight. Plus 20 when Tristan Silva on the floor. Magic fans, it's for a reason, man. Tristan Silva's doing his thing. Big shout outs to you. Wendell Carter Jr. Now, Wendell gave us a 3 for 11 performance. It wasn't the best performance, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not mad at it. 7 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. I wish you would have gave us a 10 boards. If you're going to give us less than 10, I need 110 at least from you, Wendell. At least. I believe in you this year enough to where Wendell Carter Jr. has been somebody who really just proved himself to me. I'm not going to lie. I was not a Wendell Carter Jr. believer. I think I truly believe, he reached a little bit, but I just don't think this might not be his team. And the fact that he was able to adapt, and I love even going 3 for 11. Look at that 3-point status. I love the 3-point field goal range for Wendell Carter Jr. being just 3. Literally. I don't care if you make them. You could go 0 for 3 every single night. You want your 3-point shots because you're a 3-point shooter? Cool. Get you your 3. That's it. No more, no less. Whether you're hot, whether you're cold. Get your ass, I'm sorry, it's the 2 o'clock show. Get your ass in the paint. Do some noise in the paint. Get some boards. Get some second opportunities. And we'll feed you on that 3-point line. You know what I mean? And if you hot, hey, keep shooting, I guess. But I love the fact that at least this season you can tell Wendell has a new agenda. And you can tell that Wendell is still giving us 7 boards. I get it. It might not be this. You're tied with second among boards, and 2 guards got either tied or more boards than you, which I don't like at all. You being our center, but gotta just improve on the next game. 129-101 final score. Ain't really much we could talk about it right now. What I will say, Desmond Bane, 15 points. Same thing as Tristan Silva, but Desmond Bane, you getting paid a lot. We gave up a lot. I said we gave up our future because I think we really did. We gave up the picks that we could have used to get anybody else. So it essentially was our future. Giving up all of that for Desmond Bane, I think has shown he's just getting his feet wet. You know what I mean? He's just getting his feet wet in this game, in this league, with this team. The dude, how old Desmond Bane? Desmond Bane, I'm not gonna lie, he looked older than a mug. How old is Desmond Bane? 27. I was about to say, I know he looked older than me. Desmond Bane would have been like a junior if 1998. Yeah. He would have been like a junior, right, in my class, right? I be associating everything in high school years. That's the best way for me to okay, this is how old somebody is. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you 8 years older than me. You 2 high school cycles over me. Stuff like that. But Magic fans, I think that when you look at somebody like a Desmond Bane, who of course has the scrutiny of we gave up so much for him, has the scrutiny of, okay, you're a 3-point shooter, whatever, going 3 for 6 from 3, great, 50%, more than 30, or more than that average that he's been having this season, which is honestly, I think it was a career low, but it's all good. We all believe in Desmond. I think giving us 15, 5 for 15 field goal range, 3 for 6 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw range. Still giving us 7 boards, 5 assists, 1 steal. Of course, 2 turnovers, but at the end of the day, Desmond Bane is lowest the keys. He's proven himself to me where I'm happy he's on this squad. Every game, little by little, he gives us those 20 pieces, which are phenomenal, but he's producing. And we won 129-101. What more can I expect? I get it. We could get a little better than 5 for 15, but on to the next game. On to New York. Jalen Suggs, 23 points, big ups, literally game high, 23 points in terms of points for Mr. Suggs. That boy, 8 for 15, 5 for 9 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. My dog got the choker. Ever since he got the choker, he got something different about him. Jalen said, how old Jalen says? 24, another youngin, another dude who I got under my wings. You know what I'm saying? June 3rd. Dang, so Tristan Silva is older? Wow, that is crazy. You would think it's the opposite. But Magic fans, if you look at it, man, Jalen Suggs is doing stuff, man. This kid just been taking off. This kid has been doing stuff for the city in terms of just really put our name on the map, in terms of just really he reps Orlando. That's what I really love about Jalen Suggs. He really cares about this city, and If I'm being completely honest, this might be a hot take, but I'd rather see Paulo Banchero or Franz Wagner leave than a Jalen Suggs. Like, I would want Jalen Suggs to be in Orlando Magic forever. Although, yes, Paulo and Franz are better on court. Although, yes, those are the generational talents. The love that Jalen Suggs has for my city, as somebody from Orlando, is just different, bro. I'll take that any day. You love my city. You don't gotta lie. Like, I don't gotta, like, I don't know you. I've never seen you in person. You don't know me from a can of paint. But what I do know, just hearing the way you talk about my city, seeing the way you play, seeing the way you injure yourself for this city, and the way you light up when we talk about you, when the city, like, you care about this town. You care about just being here, bettering the town, bringing us a championship, man. Magic fans, you can't ask for that from an athlete anymore. Like, nowadays, these athletes don't care. Funny enough. Like, and that's Paolo and Franz included. How many times you hear them really talk about Orlando like that, as opposed to with Jalen Suggs? Jalen Suggs just goes out of his way to talk about Orlando. And there's no shade to Franz or Paolo. They don't have to. They're not from here. They just work here. But at the end of the day, to have somebody like Jalen Suggs, it just makes me as a fan like be like, nah, man. Like, out of everybody on this team, you really one of my guys, because I really appreciate just the love you have for my city, and I know you trying to make this city a better place, and I can't do nothing but show love for that, because the people from my city don't even like that. The people from my city not like that. They don't have the same sentiment for my city. So you know what? The fact that somebody else who ain't from here is coming in here and doing that for my city and showing that love, I can't do nothing but respect that. Now, going into the bench, right? Because, of course, we've talked basketball, not basketball. We've gone in, we've gone out. Now, going into the bench before we wrap up, I do love Anthony Black giving us that 12 piece, of course, leading again from the bench, 4 for 9, 1 for 3 from the 3-point range. And I'm telling you, everyone's in the plus range at this point in this game. A lot of people, besides, of course, Tyus Jones, but it's all good. You know what I mean? It really is all good. It really is all good. Now, Jonathan Isaac gave us 9 points in the, I believe, first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. I think J.I. going 4 for 4, 1 for 1 from 3, 100%, 7 boards, 1 assist. Great showing from J.I. I'm a J.I. believer. I'm a FSU fan. I got my hat signed by J.I. I met J.I. at the mall, and he denied me a photo, but in the nicest way possible, to not even lose my fanhood. I completely understood. He was just like, if I take a picture with you, kid, I gotta take a picture with everybody. I'm so sorry. And I was like, you know what? I completely get it, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show, when you come out in the NBA and you try, people are gonna be happy for you when you really wanna, like, truly play. And man, 4 for 4, 1 for 1 in the 3-point range. It's really just happy feelings that we got for J.I. We just all, I think, as a Magic fandom, are enjoying seeing J.I. just 9 points, 4 for 4, field goal range, 9 points, 4 for 4 field goals, 1 for 1 in the 3-point range. Magic fans, Jamal Cain even came in the game, 2 for 2 in the field goal range, 1 for 1 from 3, 5 points on the board. Goga Batadze with 10 points, also going 100%, 3 for 3 from the field goal range, 4 for 4 from the free throw range. Tyus Jones was the only one, gave us 0 for 1, but I get it. Tyus, get him next game. Anthony Black, 12 points, 4 for 9, 1 for 3 from 3. Of course, we needed a better game from Anthony Black. We can get a better game from Anthony Black, I think, but my boy AB is chilling, man. I think AB has also done this like little jump where it's like he has this cadence to him this year, where it's like he knows he's up, he knows he's next, he knows he's the leader of this bench, he knows he's that sixth man for us. He knows AB is that sixth man. Now we got Jet Howard, 15 minutes, 8 points, 3 for 3 field goal range. I'm telling you, our guys were on fire today. 2 for 2 3-point range. Jet Howard coming in. He was spraying it. It was just good to see. And Magic fans, 1 for 1 from Jace Richardson, also being a 3. I'm telling you, we were 100%. It seems like our bench really was 100%, besides AB, who played a good chunk, 29 minutes, and for Tyus Jones. Everybody else went 100%. Magic fans, this game was just a great game to see overall. I think 129 to 101 overall overall to just see this team after what we went through in that like little streak of like losing and mishaps to now we seem to be clicking. We have New York. New York is not going to be an easy matchup. New York is not going to be an easy matchup, but I do feel very confident in this team, and I think that we will be great. I think we will have a phenomenal time. I think watching this team this season is going to be fun, just like it's been. Whether we lose, whether we win, it's been a phenomenal time. And I think Magic fans, what we got in store versus New York is gonna be fun. Man, I really wish Kawhi played so we could see, like, you know, I would love to have said we beat a full healthy Clippers squad, but I'm glad that this was the score, 129-101. That's it for the post game. It is currently 3:02 a.m. on November 21st, 2025. Cannot believe it, but y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Y'all see the clipboard. It's time to either start or end, and unfortunately, we are at the end, and that's a wrap. Magic fans, we beat the Clippers on to New York, and y'all already know, play my outro.
Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.